So hey Reddit, today I just want to go over some sound issues on the new active duty map that's going to be included in the majors and minors now, and it's Nuke. But there's some huge, I would have to say, pretty prominent issues with this map in terms of sound that are very important because they can give you a complete advantage, and it just really kind of ruins, I would have to say, the competitive integrity of including this map in the map pool. So first things first is this catwalk. Now you'll see here, it sounds like concrete. No matter how much I move back and forth, it sounds like concrete. But this last block sounds like metal, and you'll hear it right at the end when I walk on it. So, do you hear that? It sounds like metal. But these two sound like concrete. So I have no idea why that is. And I think it should just all sound like metal, because if anyone's up in rafters, like over there, they should be able to hear you, you know, have a metal sound. The next thing is this entire catwalk here is inconsistent. So for instance, I'm walking here and it sounds like metal, but as soon as I reach this spot, it sounds like concrete. For the rest of this way, it sounds like concrete. And I have no idea why. And then you come here, it's metal, and concrete, then metal, concrete, metal, metal, concrete, metal. So I think that definitely this entire whole catwalk has to just sound like metal. I don't care why it's not this way, because it should be, and it gives you like a really distinct advantage, because I could be here and someone could think that I'm in yeah, like mini, even though I'm not in mini at all. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but if you're someone who's over here, for instance, you might think that I'm in mini because you're hearing it, like over here, but I'm actually above you on catwalk. So yeah, I think that we need to just change that. So yeah, the next thing is these little stairs. Again, it sounds like concrete. Why this sounds like concrete when it's metal and it makes like a metal kind of pinging sound when you shoot it, I have no idea. But if this sounds like metal, then the stairs also should too. So Valve, please fix this. The next thing is this railing. These railings here on the catwalk can actually give you a really big advantage. If you're walking on the railing, it sounds like concrete. So I can walk this entire way and sound like I'm downstairs and make it all the way here without someone who's sitting here. They can hear me, but they probably think I'm below since I'm not making a metal sound. But in reality, I'm just walking on this railing, and it's pretty much for all the railings throughout this map. So even this one down here will sound like I'm on concrete. And I just think you need to make a metal sound. It's metal. It looks like metal, at least. I can't really shoot it, but yeah, it looks like metal, so I'm going to say that it's metal. Now, the next thing is these crates. So if you've ever seen these crates before, they make a metal sound when you shoot them. And this one is really good. It sounds like metal, right? I'm walking on metal. But you come to these long ones, and somehow I'm on concrete? Like, it made a metal sound when I jumped on it, but it sounds like I'm on concrete. And it's pretty much, I think, for all of these? Yeah, like this one even. I don't know, maybe this one too. Yeah, like I sound like I'm on concrete. So this one, this one, this one, this one, I'm going to assume these two. And these ones all sound like concrete, even that one. The other one that doesn't sound like concrete is this one. And that one sounds like concrete over there, that blue one. So I think that all these should sound like you're on metal, because to be honest, sounding like you're on concrete when you're on a metal object is just confusing as hell. Especially for players who really like to sound whore and use sound to their advantage. I'm a particular player like that. I like to use sound and understand sound cues, and it can be incredibly important to where people pre-aim other people, etc. So I think, yeah, these should sound like metal. Now the other thing is this rafter right here. So you'll see this material looks very similar to this material. This material sounds like metal. But I come up here and I sound like I'm on concrete. Considering that this is metal, this is metal, this is metal, and even these bars are metal, why does it sound like concrete? I have no clue. It should make a metal sound. But like obviously if you're up here it should sound like concrete, but I think this should sound like metal. I think Valve have done this because when you come down here, it kind of sounds like you're on metal sometimes. Just here it sounds like you're on metal, I guess. But yeah, this should sound like metal, and so should below. I don't know why they don't. I mean, it looks like metal, it should sound like metal, but I guess they don't want to confuse players who are in lower bomb site, right? Well, that's the other problem. Not everywhere in lower bomb site is metal, so you'll see. This catwalk here, not metal, even though it looks like it. The only part of this catwalk that's metal is this part. And I just think it's really inconsistent. I mean, if you've gone to the effort to make this metal, why is all the other stuff not metal? This stuff sounds like concrete or glass, kind of. So that's okay. This sounds like metal, which is good. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go to the effort, at least make that sound like metal, so that way when people are walking on this, people from upstairs can hear and say, yes, they're on metal, they're on B. And yeah, again, these sound like concrete. They need to be fixed. They're metal. And I guess that's pretty much it in terms of what I found. But I think these are pretty important spots. They're very, I guess they're overused spots on the map. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess they're prominent spots on the map, and that's why I think that they should be fixed. Because pretty much everyone walks on these areas, and if they're not going to give the correct sound cues, then you're just going to confuse players, and especially when things are so inconsistent. Like if I hear concrete after metal, I'm going to assume that they're somewhere like on here, maybe not particularly, you know, on top of like the railing or actually on this catwalk here. And like I said, you know, you can just get a whole advantage by walking on this railing. So yeah, that's all I want to go through with. Thanks guys, bye.